The FBI estimates in the United States alone at any given time there are 25 to 50 active serial killers. Now, imagine across the world.
With their finances in shambles.
What are you reading, Patricia?
And their faith slipping away.
I don't believe anymore.
Tension around the List household has finally reached fever pitch.
Now you want to move away from the Lord and take the children with you? I won't allow it!
John List was burning with resentment about his obligations, his failures. So he began to ponder all of this and to think about what really was the exit strategy.
And on the morning of November 9th, 1971, life in the List house changes forever.
You guys, come on. We're going to be late. Tim is driving us today, so you need to be ready. We're not going to wait for you.
All dressed and ready for school. Let me look at you. Frederick. Getting so big, like a little man.
Thank you.
You're already there.
Dad, we're gonna be late, okay?
Look at the lady of the house.
All right, well, Tim is here, so we have to go, okay?
God bless you all.
What's wrong, John? Aren't you going into work today?
No.
Well, you're gonna lose that big bonus you've been working for. We gotta pay for all those TV dinners somehow, John.
You won't be eating any more TV dinners.
One of the most confounding crimes of the 1970s was the List family murders. On November 9th, 1971, John List shot and killed his wife, mother, and 3 children in the house at 431 Hillside Avenue in Westfield, New Jersey. He left their bodies neatly lined up on Boy Scout sleeping bags in the grand ballroom. He turned the PA system on to a gospel music station and quietly slipped away into history. Almost. The murders were so meticulously planned that the bodies were not even found until a month after the victims were killed. By that time, John List was long gone with a new identity. As fate would have it, the tenacious John Walsh and the good folks at America's Most Wanted profiled the John List murders on one of their first shows in 1989. The national airing of the story led to the arrest of John List, who'd been living under an alias in Denver, Colorado, then Richmond, Virginia. List had been a fugitive for 18 years. He'd been living right under the radar, working in his trade of accounting and even getting remarried. John List was tried and convicted in 1990 and died in prison in 2008. The List family home still captivates all these years later, even though it no longer exists. That's right, the home on the hill known as Breeze Knoll sat vacant for 9 months after the tragic murders until it mysteriously burned down to the ground in late of August 1972. The fire was ruled arson, but no suspect has ever been charged. List later claimed he murdered his family to protect them from the pain of financial ruin, but spared himself, fearing suicide would deny him entry into heaven. He believed they would be reunited in the afterlife. He died in prison in 2008.